Hello, my dear students. Today I would like to discuss the exercise for self-practice 1.3 for 3 questions, which is number 1 is about the function, object, and images, and number 2 is about the how to solve the function by finding the object and image. Okay, and then for the third one is about the modulus. So we will discuss in detail how to solve all these questions, especially the question involving modulus. Now I'm going to discuss one by one with you. For the first question is actually find the images. Okay, when they give you the object -5, -2 and half, right? So I'm going to explain to you using the video teaching. Hopefully it can help you. I'm sure many of you miss a class you were actually not sure how to do, right? So it's okay, I can just explain to you right now. So the first question, when you see the function, you write in terms of equation, make it equal first, then you substitute g -5, right? Then you just plug in the -5 into the equation and you solve. Okay, so this is 3 plus 6 over -6, right? So it's actually 3 minus 1. Okay, so the answer is 2. 6 over -6 is -1, so it's 3 minus 1, so the answer is 2 when the object is -5. Okay, understand? I'm sure you can do, right? Okay, now for the next one is when the object is -2. So when the object is -2, what you need to do is you just substitute the x with a -2. Okay, so here you will substitute with a -2, right? So I'm going to show you how to do for the object which is -2. So you will have the working like this. This is -2 minus 1, so g -2 is 3 plus 6 over -3, so it's 3 -2, right? So it's 1, right? So your answer is 1. Got it? Okay, so g -2 is 1, so no problem. Okay, so settle. Now when it is half, okay, let's do when it is half. So g 1 over 2 is 3 plus 6 over half minus 1, so you will get 3 plus 6 over -half, which is -12. 3 minus 12, so the answer is -9, right? Okay, g half is -9. Got it? Okay, so for this one, I think all of you know how to do. Okay, so no problem. It's quite simple, right? Okay, now I want to discuss for b. Let's see the b. For b, okay, for b, they say given the image of b is the object, then image is 2b, right? This is the image. That means for gx is 3 plus 6 over x minus 1. We write again the equation. That means this one is gb, object is b. When you see the x, you will substitute with the b because x is the object and the gb is the image, you know. So the image is 2b is equal to 3 plus 6 over b minus 1. Now in order to simplify this, you need to make the denominator the same. So how to do the making the denominator the same? You know how to do? Okay, let me show you. So it's 2b is equal to 3 times b minus 1 over b minus 1 plus 6 over b minus 1, right? You times with these two, right? Okay, then the same denominator you can just expand over b minus 1, right? Then you cross multiply. Okay, you cross multiply carefully, then you will get 2b minus 1 equal to 3b plus 3. So 2b squared minus 2b equal to 3b plus 3. Then 2b squared minus 5b minus 3 equal to 0. Do you know how to factorize? Okay, so let's continue factorization. I'm sure you know how to factorize. 2b minus 1, b minus 3 equal to 0. Let me check. Here's negative 5b. So negative 6 plus 1b. Okay, and you multiply, you get negative 3. That means 2b plus 1 equal to 0. b is negative 1 over 2. b minus 3 is 0 and b is equal to 3. So these are the answer, alright, for this one. So okay, so I will continue to discuss number 2. Okay, now let's discuss question number 2. So function h is defined by hx. We write in the equation kx minus 3 over x minus 1. Find the value of k such that h2 equal to 5. So when you see h2, you substitute x with the 2, alright, like this. When you see x, you will substitute with the 2, right? Okay, now the h2 is 5, so you substitute. So here is actually 5, you substitute. So I write here. So 5 is equal to 2k minus 3 over 1, right? And then you cross multiply, become 5 equal to 2k minus 3. So 2k is 8. So k is 4, right? For number 2a, k is equal to 4. Settled? Now we will do when b. Now we discuss b. Okay, b is h3 is equal to k. So again we write hx equal to kx minus 3 over x minus 1. Now h3 is k, so we substitute h3. Okay, when we see x, we will just substitute with the 3 minus 1. And here we will substitute with a k. So it's 3k minus 3 over 2. Cross multiply the 2 times with the k. So 2k equal to 3k minus 3. So negative k. 2k minus k. 3k is negative k equal to negative 3. So k equal to 3. Right? Okay, settle. Now for question C. For question C is hk equal to k, right? So let's see how to do. So we are going to substitute x with k equal to k times k, right? Because the x is replaced by k. Okay, minus 3 over k minus 1, right? When you see x, you will substitute with a k, and hk is equal to k squared minus 3 over k minus 1. So you cross multiply, you will get k times k minus 1 equal to k squared minus 3, right? So k squared minus k equal to k squared minus 3. So we can cancel out the k squared, hence k equal to 3. Alright, understand? Okay, so I have discussed 2 questions for your homework. Later I will. Okay. Right, let's discuss number 3. Okay, number 3, the function f is defined with the modulus function. So first of all, the first step is you write into equation 4x minus 3, right? And then you just substitute the f negative 2. You will get 4 times negative 2 minus 3. So you will have negative 8 minus 3. So you have modulus of negative 11. For your information, if you have the modulus for any number, it will give you positive number. Okay, modulus -2, you get 2. Modulus 2, you get 2 also. So modulus will produce positive number. Alright, so now you substitute with the negative half. You get 4 times negative half minus 3. So you get -2 minus 3. So the answer is modulus of -5. So you get 5. Right? Okay, so we have solved the how to find the value, okay, of the modulus. Now we will do B. What is the values of x? Values. So you have two values of x. When fx equal to 1, fx equal to 1, that means your fx here is 4x minus 3 equal to 1. So the moment you open up the modulus, you will get plus and minus, you know, okay, equal to 1. So the plus and minus, you can actually put it at the number there when it's equation. So you split into two equations. One is positive, you get 4, so x equal to 1, and the other one will be -1. So 4x equal to -1 plus 3 will be 2, so x equal to 1 over 2. So you will have two answers, which is 1.5, right? Two values of x. Settle? Okay, for this one, for the next one, number 3, okay, the domain of fx less than 1, the domain of fx less than 1, so you would take the modulus 4x minus 3 less than 1, and then how you solve this is you will have to open up the modulus, will be 4x minus 3 less than 1. Then for positive 1, you solve it, x is 4x is 4 less than 4, so x less than 1. Then for the other one is 4x minus 3, there is a negative, right? There's a negative here, less than 1, so it becomes 4x minus 3 more than -1, 4x more than -1 plus 3, which is 2, so x is more than 1 over 2. Then you have to draw the line number, right? So you have to draw the line number. So your smaller number is 1 over 2, bigger number is 1, so more than 1 over 2 go to the right, and then less than 1 go to the left. So it's overlapping here, right? So the answer will be x less than half, and then x less than 1 and more than half. This is the answer. So the final answer is x more than 1 over 2 and less than 1. Okay, this is how you solve the modulus. Alright, and alright, so we'll discuss this one for the modulus more than 5, right? So alright, so we will write 4x minus 3 when the fx is more than 5. Okay, when fx more than 5, we will put the modulus as a plus minus when we want to solve the modulus. Remember, modulus means positive and negative value, right? So we will actually plus minus should be at the left hand side. You cannot put at the positive and -5 because this is not equation. So when it is positive, okay, so you take the positive one and solve for x more than 8, so x more than 2, right? And the other one is actually you're having the negative bracket for x minus 3 more than 5. So if you shift the negative to the other side, you have to revert the sign, become -5, meaning that you times with the negative both sides. So this side will be positive, this side will be negative, but this sign need to be revert. Okay, so for x less than -5 plus 3 will be 2, -2, -5 plus 3 will be -2, so x less than -1 over 2, right? So let's draw the line number to solve the inequality. Okay, so how to solve the inequality is you have to draw the line number. The smaller value is negative half, bigger value is 2, less than, not inclusive of negative half, to the left, less, okay, more than to the right. Okay, so it seems like you're having two sides, okay, separated. So the answer for this inequality is x more than 2, x less than negative half. Okay, so this is the answer for the inequality, x less than negative half or x more than 2. Okay, so this is how you solve the modulus. So that's all for today. It's homework. So enjoy doing maths. Have fun. Okay, bye bye and have a nice day.